Okay, the last page has to do with constructing the equilateral triangles. So on this ray, I want to use this as my vertex. I want a triangle so that each side must be the length of the diagonal of RETC. So the diagonal is going to connect two opposite sides. So there's the diagonal. I want to get the length of that diagonal. So I'm going to set up at C, and I'm going to copy that length. So there's point E there. So this is the length. And I'm going to hold that length. I can actually take that length and walk around the room with it if I wanted to. But from here to here is the length of this diagonal. Now I'm going to make my equilateral triangle. So from point V, I'm going to make a mark. Okay, so there's one point of my triangle. I'm going to keep that mark actually and go up here. I'm going to come over to my new point. Staple's going to get in the way. I can see that coming already. And I'm going to go through there. Well, there's the staple getting in the way. Okay, here's my other point of my triangle. And now I connect my triangle. And because I didn't change the compass, all three sides are the same, and they're the same length as CE. Okay, last thing, we want to construct a hexagon and an equilateral triangle. Okay, so I need to get my radius first. So I'm going to set up at my center, and just like in class when we forgot our radius, you know what? I'm going to put a random point on here so I can see it better. Set up at my center, find my point. There's my point. So there's my radius. I now have the radius of the circle. I'm going to go to my point, center on my point, and draw that radius and make my marks. 1, 2, remember we should get 6 of these. 3, 4, 5, and the last one should be at the same place that we started if I did this well. That's pretty close. So now we're going to connect for the hexagon. I'm going to connect each of these points. Now, this is where a lot of people messed up in class. We're connecting these intersection points, okay? We're not connecting the ends of these little arcs. We're connecting to each of these intersection points. So I'm going to do that in the green here, okay? Because you want every vertex to be on the circle. There we go. Now, if I want my triangle, I'm going to connect every other point. Doesn't matter where I start. I'm going to start up here. I'm not going to connect to that one. I'm going to come down and connect to this one. And then I'm going to skip the next point and connect to this one. And I'm going to skip the next point and connect to that one. There we go. So now we just got to answer a couple questions. How many degrees are in a circle? Well, there's 360 degrees in a circle. How many degrees are in each of the arcs made by the hexagon? Well, there's 6 of them, and they're all the same, so 360 divided by 6 is 60 degrees. How many are in the triangle? Well, there's 3 big arcs going with the triangle, so 360 divided by 3 is 120. Okay? Come on back into class tomorrow, and we'll talk about some more constructions to do.